Good morning, Namaskar, Jajallappa, all the listeners. This is Liladhar Adhikari, the English teacher from Kirtipur Secondary School, Kirtipur 9, Bahiri Gaon, next to Nepal Telecom Office in Kirtipur. And I am speaking as the grade 9 English teacher through the radio waves of Neva FM 106.6 MHz that is presented by Anak Media for Nepal Bhasa Academy located in Kirtipur. This radio class is organized by Kirtipur municipality to help you all to some extent in this critical period caused by COVID-19 pandemic. Dear students, how are you? I am good too. Thank you. Let me welcome you all in this class. Have you prepared your materials yet? Okay. Paper, pens, and the textbook. Dear all, I miss you so much, and still we do not have the appropriate time to attend school physically. Therefore, from your courses or curriculum, I have chosen the topics that help you do on your own, that is, self-developing and self-learning. Do you remember what we did last week? Yes, we had a listening class related to reading books as a wonderful and valuable pastime. Has anybody read a book during the week? That's nice. Yes. Have you realized that how much you missed without reading a book? Are you asking about me? Well, I have finished Pagal Basti by Sarubhakta and just started Hitler's autobiography, translated version in Nepali. Dear students, I have selected a reading topic for today's class. Open your textbook on page number 141, that is 141. The topic is Universal Etiquette. Under the unit name Expressing Ability and Inability, that is Unit 12. Do you know what universal etiquettes refer to? You are absolutely right. Universal etiquettes are common good manners of all people in the world. They are the code of conduct in a civilized or polite society. Now, can you give some examples of qualities of civilized lifestyles or good manners of all people? Well, cleanliness, politeness, greetings, not interrupting people when they are talking, waiting your turn in line. The latest one, being smart but not over smart, and so on. Okay, etiquettes are culture dependent. Dear all, now look at the diagram on page 141 under reading. Are these five influence each other? Society, parents, friends, teachers, and you. Sure, they influence you and vice versa. You influence them. All of them are interrelated. Now, let's read the text and find the reasons to follow good habits in our own life. Dear all, while reading, you have to pick up the new words that you find and the terms related to the reasons. You may highlight them just by underlining or writing them down on your copybooks. Well, let's read. It's a bit longer text. That's why in this class time we will have the time to read only once. Read repeatedly later on if necessary. Okay, let me read out for you if you don't have your textbook right now. Listen carefully and highlight the words, phrases, or sentences as per the questions. Universal etiquette, that is page number 141. in your book. Why can't all the students show excellent performance? It is because student life is not free from problems. Different facets of life create troubles and sufferings. There are many ways out of such problems. However, if you follow a few simple steps, you can be what you like to be. If you follow a few simple steps, you can be what you like to be. What do you want to be, students? You should develop good habits so that you can bring about positive changes in yourself. Student life is full of sufferings. Sometimes they suffer because of improper ways of eating or sleeping. At times, they lack exercise. Their improper way of dressing and unpunctuality in activities are other reasons. Improper way of dressing and unpunctuality in activities. Besides physical suffering, social activities like impolite speech, ill temper, irresponsibility towards a given assignment, and bad behavior are some examples of social sufferings. Not only that, some economical reasons also play a vital role in student performance. Similarly, some of them are lazy, easily distracted, and maybe envious of other too. Distracted means no concentration. No, you cannot pay attention to something. Some love socializing. Some love socializing, whereas others are simply disinterested in the class. Such defiling suffering is like illness which needs purification. Defiling means polluted or impure. Because of such problems, they show poor performance in their academic and extracurricular activities. There are many ways to eradicate sufferings. There are many ways to eradicate sufferings. Universal etiquette like cleanliness, politeness, punctuality, and orderliness are four combatants against them. They can combat, they can fight with the sufferings. Dirtiness is one of the main reasons. Many epidemics, health hazards, fatal diseases, and irritations are the result of impolite and improper ways of human activities. For example, the number of patients in hospitals is increasing day by day. Because of dirtiness, the expenditure is also increasing in medication. Medication means medicines and other medical related things. Impoliteness in speech, behavior, dressing, and managing things are other reasons of pain. Most of the conflicts and fights are their results. Similarly, unpunctuality, that means you do not follow the time, obstructs the ability to complete tasks on time. Unpunctuality obstructs the ability to complete tasks on time. As a result, you may make unnecessary excuses. Bahanaहरू. For instance, if you do not wake up early and reach school late, you may tell a lie or make a lame excuse for your late arrival. Lastly, in order to live a happy life, one must know how to organize oneself and one's belongings. It is because the habit of organization helps to be punctual, hygienic, polite, and clean. All the four good habits make you free from possible sufferings. Therefore, they are referred as the combatants. Where to practice such good habits? All the good habits can be practiced in your rooms. It is because you spend most of your time in these four rooms. Look at the pictures below and find out the good habits which the people concerned possess. The pictures are not in good quality, therefore you cannot read the picture well. The following are the daily habits that can change grumpy faces into smiley ones. Grumpy faces means unhappy faces, dissatisfied faces, or irritable faces. Number 1, get up early in the morning. 2, make your bed. 3, keep aside a thing that is not necessary for you but may be useful to others. 4, dress politely. Politely means here well-mannered, civilized way. For all occasions like at home, for school, for party, and so on. Number 5, arrange the belongings and appliances that you use. Number 6, speak politely. So good manners, treat others the way you would like to be treated by them. How do you treat others? Do you like to be ill-treated by others? 7, respect your elders and love your juniors. 8, complete given assignments on time and help out with chores at home and at school. Chores means here a task at home or at school. There are different general tasks to help your father and mother at school, cleanliness and other things. Number 9, find and adopt the good qualities of the ones who are around you. Number 10, practice self-discipline, like never waste food, never tell a lie, never fight, never take intoxicants, etc. Intoxicants means poisonous things. 11, clean your body and your living place. 12, be punctual, follow the time. 13, do enough exercise, both mental and physical. Number 14, reflect on your day and sleep on time. Reflect on your day means think, mirror about your day. You have to write. You can write the diary. And sleep on time. Early to bed, early to rise. You know. If you follow these daily habits for at least a month, it will change your behavior and make you a successful, happy, and healthy human. It's no doubt that practice makes you perfect. Furthermore, things will be good according to your good behavior. My dear students, have you seen any reasons for following good habits in one's own life? That's good. The first reason is if you follow the good habits, you can be what you like to be. Excellent point. What do you like to be in your life, my dear students? Yes. The second reason is to bring positive changes in yourself. To bring positive changes in yourself. Do you make any resolutions of positive changes in you on your birthday or on the New Year day? Excellent. For purification of the pollution with us. For example, laziness. That is a kind of pollution in us. Bad habits. They pollute us. The next one is to eradicate sufferings. To eradicate means to get rid of physical, mental, and social sufferings. Have you ever felt that nobody loves and respects you? The other reasons to follow good habits are to complete tasks on time, to live a happy life, to be punctual, hygienic, polite, and clean, and as a result, to be a successful, smiling, and a healthy human. Next, let's go to page 144. That is 144. Exercise 1. A. Here we know some words or vocabs related to good qualities and bad qualities. Let's list out the words to fill in the table from the text. Okay. First, the words that show good quality. Number 1, cleanliness, which is given as an example. What can be the next one that you have seen in the text? Yes, politeness, love, respect, punctuality, orderliness, and many more. Well, then under bad qualities, dirtiness is given as an example. The next one is laziness. Then distraction. Distraction means no concentration. Next, impolite or rude speech and rude behavior, and so on. you can do the other by yourselves. Can't you, dear? My dear students, let's move to exercise B, where you guess the correct meaning of the given word in the context you are given the options. Number 1, different facets of life create troubles and sufferings. What can be the best meaning of the underlined word facets? Exactly, aspects. Aspects means sides or dimensions. Aspects, sides, dimension, facets, they are synonymous words. Now, number 3, there are many ways to eradicate sufferings. 3 options are renew, remove, and restart. What do you do with the sufferings? Are they good things to renew and restart? No. You have to throw them. You have to remove them. You have to avoid them. Therefore, remove is the meaning of eradicate. Number 2, let's go back. Number 2, some of them are lazy, easily distracted, and envious too. Can you guess which one among smart, jealous, and polite goes with envious? That's it. Both smart and polite are good qualities, but jealous is the word that goes under bad quality, along with lazy and distracted. Therefore, jealous is the answer here. Dear all, you can do question number 4 and question number 5 on your own, like this. You can develop your reading skills by guessing the meaning in context. It's not a good job to look up the meanings in a dictionary time and again. If you can't do like this, you will go to your dictionary. Then, well, exercise 2 on page 145, you can do yourself, can't you? Number A, asking parents to make your bed and arrange your dress. Is it a good habit or a bad habit? B, cleaning belongings and appliances after use. Appliances means the things you use, devices and others. Is it a good habit or bad habit? C, dressing up according to our mood. You follow your mood to dress up. D, eating how much we feel and wasting the rest. Okay, you waste the food. Is it good or bad? You know. E, showing sympathy and empathy to others. Sympathy, you know, and empathy means understanding others' emotions. Is it good or bad habit? And F, making excuses for your faults. You say you feel sorry if you make mistakes. Is it a good habit or a bad habit? Okay, students, now let me take you to exercise 3. That is question answer. Dear students, can you locate the answer of the questions in the text? I mean, where the answer is. Question number A, what are the 4 major problems of students? You can answer on your own because different people have different problems. But here we have to follow the text. Can you find the problems? In which paragraph or paragraphs? In which paragraph of the text you can find the answer? Or which lines they give the answer? You have to locate first. Good job. You can see them in the second paragraph on page 142, that is 142. The first one is physical suffering. For example, bad eating and sleeping habits. You do not eat at right time, or you go to bed late and you get up late. Find other yourselves, will you? Question B, how can these problems be solved? List 4 ways. There are many problems in students' life. How can you solve the problems? There are solutions. My dear all, which paragraph contains the ways or solutions of the problems? Awesome. It's the third paragraph. And what is the first way to solve these problems of student life? You are right. Cleanliness. Nowadays, you are suggested to wash or sanitize your hands repeatedly to protect yourselves and your family from the COVID-19 pandemic. You can easily find the other 3 ways. Can't you, dear? There are so many other ways through which you can solve the problem of students' life. They are given, they are mentioned in the third paragraph, like cleanliness. You can see politeness and others. Now, let's go to question C. Write any 3 techniques you can apply to be happy, successful, and healthy. What are the techniques you have to follow to be happy, successful, and healthy? Can you locate the answer of this question in the text? That's great. The last paragraph summarizes the text, giving the reference of 14 points that precede. You can mention any 3 of them. 14 points. Can you give the example? 1. Get up early in the morning. 2. Make your bed. 3. Keep aside a thing that is not necessary for you but may be useful to others. You can mention any 3. They are best practiced by you. Dear all, question D, E, and F are open type of questions. There you can put your views, you can give your views, develop the insight reading the text given in your course book and write on them creatively. Will you? You have to give a bit longer answer here. D number says write your daily habits. Personally, your answer will be different here. E number, why do you think we need to develop good habits? Write in detail. You have to develop a paragraph here or a couple of paragraphs you can write. You have to give the reasons here. Why do you think we need to develop good habits? How do good habits help us? Similarly, F, imagine that you had no problem in your life. How would life be different? Write down a paragraph. Can you imagine a life without a problem? Dear all, in the beginning of my class, I told you that learning language includes learning culture too, as language and culture are inseparable. They cannot be separated. They are interdependent and interrelated. English learners should be more open, frank, and broad-minded. So, don't hesitate to share your strengths and weaknesses with your friends and teachers. That means good habits and bad habits. You have to share. Never insult and dominate others, highlighting their weaknesses. Not always competition, but collaboration and cooperation help us to grow together. Do exercise C on page 145 as your project work. That is the project work for you. C, it says, think of your strengths and weaknesses, make a list of them, share your list with your friends, then sit in a small group and find ways to minimize the weaknesses. Write them separately and try to put them in real life situations that are important. For next week, I have chosen a reading topic, a debate, that is Unit 5, criticizing and expressing degrees of probability. Dear students, note that for next week, I have chosen a reading topic, a debate, that is Unit 5, criticizing and expressing degrees of probability. I hope you will read it beforehand and come with your problems. You face different problems there, vocabulary, you do not understand the text, that disturb your understanding. Okay, you try to read that text and come to listen here. Me, Liladhar Adhikari, express my gratitude for listening, for tuning in. Dear students, stay safe and healthy. Thank you.